was built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past. All I'm achieving, got my foot on the gas. Never stop competing. If you break my glass, then this life's gonna end.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints, money, clout, and fame, a disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy. Think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me. I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic with this logic. You can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic.
Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah.
I've been doing this, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic. Got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it. You know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep 'em out your face, no way, you don't want it, yeah. Don't try to drain my energy. The enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease. But I won't let it get to me. I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this. Freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus. Living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me, you can take it. Go on and take your aim. Yeah.
Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the gas, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah.
Welcome to Rhino Pill Live, Episode 2. I've got a few articles actually queued up tonight, and I noticed after the live stream, seeing the headphones, everything sounded fine, but after the live stream, I went and checked out the video just to see how it was doing. And first of all, I did miss one live chat. I don't know who it was or what you said. Unfortunately, it got lost in time. And for whatever reason, I can't retrieve it. But the other issue is that I had an echo. And been pondering it today, trying to figure out what caused it. And yeah, while I was working today, driving around, pondering, I'm like, well, maybe it was something over here in Streamlabs, or maybe I screwed around with the settings on my computer and rerouted something incorrectly. Turns out, what I did was I have a voice meter, the voice meter banana, basically a digital soundboard for your computer. It's how I run all this stuff and do weird things like this, right? Uh-oh, hang on. We've got, don't know why that's going on. Hang on. Okay, I think that's over with. Machines are talking. But anyway, that's how I do things like this. And like that. All right, and control audio levels and use a noise gate and all that stuff. Better microphones, still need to get that out of the way, but in the meantime, at least I've got some equipment. Anyway, what I did is on Hardware Input 2, which if you guys are tech savvy, you might know what this means, and if you're not, just nod your heads in agreement. I have my microphone on A1 and B2, and I have my hardware input is A1, A2, and B1. What I had was A1, A2, B1, and B2 turned on. So essentially I was running the sound of the computer, all the other stuff you see on the other screen. It was all playing twice. So it was playing over itself. Unfortunately, can't correct that in hindsight on that video, but I do have it fixed here. So I also pre-queued up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different things to go through. We might skip 6. It's kind of bonus material, not that great. Number 1, if you guys hadn't seen the whole deal with Donald Trump today in Vegas, I might cue that up and let you guys see it. If you're in the chat right now, let me know if you're interested. I know there's only a couple of you in here right now, but if you are interested in seeing it, Polska Bob, I do see you. So, hi, yeah, we are live. I can actually see you in here. If you're interested in seeing Trump's little speech over there in Vegas, I can cue it up. I have it in one of the pre-opened tabs on my browser here. So if we want to go do that, just say yes in the chat. If you want to skip it, say no in the chat. And I'll give that a minute. But let's go over to this, because this is the first interesting article I saw today. So here we go. This is from newsbreak.com, and it looks like Elon Musk has in fact backed out on the deal with Twitter. So anyway, the headline says, Twitter vows legal fight after Musk pulls out of a $44 billion deal. Well, here's the thing. They just banned Jordan Peterson, not even a week ago, and they wanted him to retract a statement, and he's like, nah, not going to happen. I'd rather be dead. So Twitter said, well, too bad. Anyway, he's still not back on Twitter, and it was discovered that about 50% of Twitter is bots, so I can see why Elon might have pulled out, but to be honest with you, I don't think he was planning on ever doing it to begin with. I think this is just 4D chess. He's playing the game. First tanked their stocks talking about it, then got into it, then raised their stocks. Now he's pulling out. It's going to tank their stocks again, but he exposed them before he did it, so yeah, there's a good chance. No clue what that means. I just press go live. Yeah, I've got all sorts of stuff here. I've got Polska. I need to check out your channel, actually. I didn't know you did live stuff. Sure, I got a half hour before I go out. Okay. Then I will cue that up really quick. We'll get through this article as quick as I can. Just breeze over it, and we'll do this Trump thing here. Because he brought up some good points. Basically the exact opposite of what our country is right now. Anyway, July 8th. So this is today. Elon Musk, the chief executive officer of Tesla and the world's richest person, said on Friday he was terminating his $44 billion deal to buy Twitter because the social media company had breached multiple provisions of the merger agreement. No kidding. Oh, gotta hit the auto shutdown off on these. Okay, Twitter's chairman, Brett Taylor, said on the microblogging platform that the board planned to pursue legal action to enforce the merger agreement. I mean, they can't do that. They can try, but they can't do that. The Twitter board is committed to closing the transaction on the price and terms agreed on with Mr. Musk. Well, you know, they broke the agreement to begin with. Once you broke the provisions of the agreement, the deal is null and void. So good luck. Have fun with that. I won't go through this whole article because it's not too long, but if you want to check out that other thing, we'll do that now. In a filing, Musk lawyers said Twitter had failed or refused to respond to multiple requests for information on fake or spam accounts on the platform, which is fundamental to the company's business performance. So, like I said, they didn't keep up their end of the bargain, so that's it. Good luck with your little lawsuit. I'm going to check this live stream chat again real quick. I do live streams late at night. Definitely going to check that out. I'll go over and check out your channel. Do you do them like every day? a couple times a week, once a week, let me know. In the meantime, I'm going to go over to this Trump deal here and see if it queues up properly, because I did pause it in a certain spot here.
The United States and Japan.
There we go.
And his assassination is not only a grievous atrocity, it's a devastating loss for the entire world. We will miss him greatly. And based on this being a speech about law and order, I hope that the man who committed this crime will pay a swift and steep price for the greatness he has taken from our planet. Thank you very much, and thank you all for being here. We very much appreciate it.
So I don't know if I can do the whole speech. It's a little lengthy, but he brings up some pretty good
Together
points
we
here.
are going to restore law and order in America. That's what this is about today. I especially want to thank the distinguished guests who participated in the panel today. Former Nevada Attorney General, friend of mine, and your next senator, Adam Laxalt. Adam.
Mark, as far as what you just said, I think he's done. I think this was 4D chess, like I said. So I think he's done with Twitter.
Be a good governor. He's tough as hell. Joe Lombardo. And they're both doing very, very well in the polls. I will say that. I like polls when they're right, when they're good. When they're bad, we don't talk about them. My friend, he's a friend, and he's an incredible person, former ICE Director Tom Homan. We could use a little of Tom on our border right now, I will tell you that. There's never been anything like it. No third world country has ever had a border like we have right now.
Yeah, no kidding.
The best border we've ever had to the worst border we've ever had. President of the Las Vegas Police Protective Association, Steve Grammis. Thank you, Steve. And Director of Corrections for the Las Vegas
If the screen
Police
goes black
Protective
while he's talking, I'm checking out your live
Byron
stream chat.
Ham. Thank you very much. Thank you, Myron. Thank you. We're also pleased to be joined by so many incredible people, and we're going to go through them, and we'll go through them a little bit rather rapidly, because there are a lot of you out there.
All right, Polska Bob, will
Incredible
definitely
group
check
of
out your
talent.
channel as soon as I get a chance over
But,
here.
a person who's doing really well, Republican nominee for Lieutenant Governor, Stavros, please. Stavros Anthony. Stavros, where is Stavros? Good. I heard you're doing well, Stavros. Republican nominee for Secretary of State, Jim Marchant. Thank you, Jim. Republican nominee for Attorney General, Sigal Chattah. Thank you. Wow, what a group. Republican nominee for Nevada Treasurer, Michelle, where is she? Michelle Fiore. Thank you. Thank you, Michelle. You're leading in those polls, Michelle. Republican nominee for State Controller, Andy Matthews. Thank you. Republican nominee for Nevada's 4th Congressional District, who's doing very well, Sam Peters.
This isn't the meat and potatoes, but I don't want to
Republican
screw it
nominee
up
for
by
Nevada's 1st Congressional
fast forwarding and
District,
totally
Mark
messing up where
Robertson.
we're at here. So bear with me.
A very non-controversial radio star. He's great. Every time I say something on that show, I get myself in trouble, but he is with us. He's a fantastic guy. Wayne Allen Root. He's been my friend for a long time. Kevin Hall. Where's Kevin? Hi, Kevin. Kevin Hall. Pastor Darrell Scott. Alveda King. Ambassador Jeffrey Gunter. And two very good friends of mine.
Guys in the
Special,
chat, can you
special
verify
people.
that there is
Mr. and
no
Mrs.
echo on the
Phil
video
Ruffin.
playing right now?
Phil, great poker player. Don't play poker against Phil Ruffin. A lot of people have learned that lesson a long time ago. They came to me, how smart a guy is he? He's very smart. Well, he's quiet. He doesn't like talking. I said, no, he's very smart. And then they ended up in a big poker match, and I said, how'd you do? Not well. Phil walked away. Phil, you're a great friend, and you've done a great job. You're a great partner right here in the state. On behalf of everyone here, let me express our everlasting respect and gratitude for all of the law enforcement officers with us this evening. In the Republican Party, we proudly back the blue.
Thank you. I
Much
appreciate that.
different from defund the police. And that will never, ever change.
Yeah, it was a good time going on, Pop. Hopefully I get to go on there again here soon. Volume on the video is a little low. Well, that's kind of the point. I want to be able to talk over that. In my headphones, it's extremely loud. That's why I asked. But yeah, as long as my voice is coming over louder than the audio of the article here, that is exactly what we're going for here. But no echo. That's perfect. Oh, copyright strike. Here we come. That's going to happen. They always have to do this song, I swear. Anyway, we're going to tap out on that because you see if that bar right there, it jumped over on me. Not what I wanted to have happen. But if you guys want to check this out, I did post a link to this whole stream in the description of this video. So we'll call it good on that because I do want to cover some other stuff. It was one of his shorter speeches, but it was a longer video. So if you want to check that out, link is in the description, and you guys can give it a watch. But he does bring up a lot of good points on law enforcement and why they don't want to work right now, the border and everything else. So lots of good points there. Anyway, let's turn this back on. There we go. And we'll jump over to the second article here. This one is actually some good news. It doesn't happen much lately, so when I see it, happy to report on it. And I know you guys, usually come here for the red pill content, but here's the issue. I get burnt out just talking about women and dating and relationships. If Fresh and Fit and all those guys, they want to talk about it every day, that's fine. That's their niche, and that's what they're good at. Now, I'm happy to cover it. I've got a couple topics I want to do. They'll be they probably won't be live. They'll be regular videos that I do. But I find covering stuff like this is important too because it also affects you guys. So I do like to switch it up a little bit because, quite frankly, whether it's you or me, I feel like hearing the same red pill content over and over and over and over again. It gets boring after a while. It's like, yeah, I know women are screwed up and this country's screwed up and modern relationships are trash and marriage is outdated and shouldn't be done anymore. I get it. We all get it. If you're here, you probably already know that. So anyway, let's jump into this next article since I said there was good news. And let's just jump right in here. So this is coming from yahoo.com entertainment. Wisconsin Supreme Court deems absentee ballot drop boxes illegal ahead of primary elections. Wonderful news. The Wisconsin Supreme Court declared most ballot drop boxes illegal on Friday, as well as barring people from returning a ballot in person on behalf of another voter. The ruling was 4-3, so close, but at least they got it done. Talk of new legislation for ballot boxes began in January after, good luck, I'm going to just say Waukesha County. Judge declared that the state law doesn't allow for unstaffed ballot drop boxes and requires voters to physically return their own absentee ballots, NPR reports. NPR, oh boy. In April, a ban on ballot drop boxes went into effect for local elections. The key phrase is in person, and it must be assigned its natural meaning, wrote conservative Justice Rebecca Bradley in the majority opinion. In person denotes bodily presence and the concept of doing something personally. Got it. Okay. So basically, Wisconsin is no longer doing these drop boxes, which is great. If you've seen 2,000 Mules, you'd understand why that's kind of a big deal. And if you haven't, I've got some things turned off there. There I am. If you haven't seen 2,000 Mules, I actually I had a link to the free thing. I think it's on MGTOW.tv. If you guys want to check that out, you should. It's good stuff. All right. BRB Smoke Break. Thoughts on Guidestones. Yeah, I covered that a little bit last night. I don't know how long you'll be on your smoke break, so I'll cover that in just a couple minutes. But I don't know. I saw a video today that was confirming that lightning hit it, and I said that was iffy last night. I still think it's iffy. There was a car driving away at the same time that the explosion happened. But here's the thing. They had video footage of it exploding, but they don't have video footage of anybody walking up to it or planting a device. So, that one has me puzzled. I would say if it was done, it was planned, and it wasn't a extreme left. In my opinion, it would have been somebody that's more or less sick and tired of global elitism. And if that's what it was and it wasn't lightning, I do suspect you start seeing things like that on the rise. That would be my professional opinion on it. That we're in a state of how do I put this? Well, you look at the market, you look at the economy, you look at inflation, you look at gas prices. We're in a state of collapse. We are not in good shape right now. And I think a lot of people are fed up. And if this was done, if it was a man-made detonation and not an act of nature, then, then I suspect we'll see more of these events happen. But if it was lightning, hey, whatever God or spaghetti monster you pray to did the job for us. So at least it's gone. Whether or not it was man-made or natural, I don't know. I was betting on man-made, but it's gone. And seeing that destruction of it, the demolition of it the next day was a pleasure to watch. I'll tell you that much. I did not shed a tear. I am betting local. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm jumping back and forth. I was trying to figure out how many angles they had. I'm betting a local. Yeah. The thing is here's my problem. If they had video evidence of it being demolished, destroyed, blown up, whatever, why don't they have somebody walking away from it? Or do you think that this was something planted weeks or months ago? That I'd be willing to bet, but they'd have to go back and find that footage. So I won't count it out completely, but there was somebody, I don't know, I should have saved that video and thrown it up tonight, but there was somebody proving that it was lightning. I never did get finished watching it because I was setting all this up, getting all my articles ready to go. By the way, when I start getting weird with my voice here, I've got a bit of latency, and I don't think I can fix it with the way I've got it running right now, but I hear my voice half a second after. I'm sure I've told you that in different videos, but it sometimes makes my brain go on the fritz because I'm hearing myself talk, and it's not right. Nothing I can do about that, though. At least not now. But anyway, cop release footage of a dude walking up. Huh. Okay, so that's interesting. Cop release footage of a dude walking up to and walking away. Definitely a bomb. Okay. Polska, I don't know how to get you my email. I need to make an email for this. Tell you what, I'm going to actually... Oh, I got to sign in to chat here. Okay. Polska, next time I get a chance, I'm going to create an email specifically for this chat here so I can just post it in the link when you guys have stuff like that, because I'd like to see that. But right now I just have my personal email, and I have a feeling that Karens will take advantage of that if I drop the personal email to just troll the crap out of me. And I already have some Karens here. I think a local knew where the cameras were located and they came on the backside. That's possible. Saw it 2 hours ago. Wrench me, I'll link it. Wrench me. Translate that into, simple layman's terms, because I'm not sure what wrench me means. Yeah. Where was I? Oh, yeah. The Dropbox thing. But yeah, it could have been done by someone, and in which case, that goes back to what I was saying earlier. If you're seeing stuff like this starting to happen, I suspect it will continue happening. But, and I did cover a lot of this in last night's live stream. If you didn't get to see that, I'd go back over there and check that out. But I put up the Dutch farmers, and actually a police officer opened fire on one of the farmers today. I guess he was driving a tractor, high-speed tractor, I suppose. Yeah, right. But I guess he opened fire on him, and it's escalating over there, basically because of nitrogen that's coming out of cow waste is polluting the atmosphere. Here's what I don't get. If you have a global famine that is more than likely going to be coming soon, why now would you tell farmers basically to let millions of cattle just die? Be done with it. I don't know. It concerns me. But anyway, what I was getting at with that is it seems to me that, in fact, people are getting sick and tired of this globalist agenda. So, it's in my history. Make me a moderator. Ooh, you know what? I do need to do that. Click the three dots in the bottom option. Oh, I got to sign in. Hang on. Oh, open in browser. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to actually try to get something done on the fly here. Here we go. Open in browser. Hopefully nothing crazy happens. Okay. There we go. Okay. Three bottom dots. Gotcha. And add moderator. Done. On the fly. Not bad. Okay. They want to force them out and create more city. Yeah. I would not be shocked if you were absolutely correct on that. Level the farmland and put in more malls, but then how do people get their food, They don't really think those things through, though, do they? Or apartment buildings or whatever crap they want to put in there. So anyway, Polska, you are a moderator, so I suppose that means you can post a link in the chat here, and I will check it out. Hell, I'll put it on here live if we can get it soon enough. Let me go back here and get back into this before I forget what I'm doing. So we got the Elon article covered. I think the Wisconsin thing's pretty well covered. Yeah, I'm going to move this one back. I'm not quite ready for that one because that one's just goofy for the end of this. Okay, this one from CNBC.com. Yeah, so I don't know what you guys are paying for gas. Ours is floating around 5. It did drop. Oh, there it is. YouTube. Okay. I'll see if I can throw that up, man. Styx Hexenhammer was commenting on it. I'm going to have to check that out, too. Good Lord, I'm behind. I have my day job, and by the time I'm done, all sorts of stuff happens. Where was I? Squirrel brain here, guys. Okay. Like I was saying, gas prices around here. It was at 508 at one point. Went back down to like 460. Now it's like 490 again. The cost of food has gone up exponentially to the point of, if I want to go on a diet now, it'd be a great time to do it. Just saying. But here we go. The point in saying all that is our country's going to hell. I live in a major city, Denver, Colorado. I'll just say it. Just be open about that because I don't care. It's a big city. If you guys want to find me that bad, go for it. Go for it. Anyway, this idiot, this administration, this idiot doesn't even know how to wipe his own ass. But the administration, CNBC.com, let's throw it up here. If you can see that title there, I scrolled down because it had a bunch of garbage to read through up here. But here's that big bold title: U.S. to send another $400 million in military aid to Ukraine. Russia hits out at West at G20. Okay. We'll go down here because this is where it gets into it. Okay. Biden administration is set to announce a security assistance package worth $400 million for Ukraine. A senior defense official who spoke on the condition of the anonymity. God damn it. Syllables, man. Anonymity in order to share new details in the aid package, said that the latest security assistance will be a mixture of systems already deployed to fight and new capabilities. The official said that the latest trench of weapons will include additional high-mobility artillery rockets and HIMARS, or more ammunition for them, 1,000 rounds of ammunition for howitzers, and 3 tactical vehicles to tow equipment. This blows my mind. And excuse the fact that I am butchering words I know how to normally say, but again, these headphones are driving me nuts. This is nuts. This is nuts. What I was saying about living in a major city is the homeless population is just out of control. I can't drive anywhere with lines of camps, and forget going downtown at this point. You go downtown any time of day and you're risking, you're risking not coming back. I'll just put it that way. Anyway, 4:35 tonight. We evened out at 5:50 here in Chicago. Wow. So it's cheaper wherever you are, Mark, than it is for Pulse Kebab here. $5.50, but I mean, I'm seeing like $7, $8, $9 in some places. Not in this state. But it's nuts. So they want to send another $400 million and weapons and rounds of ammunition for howitzers, no less. Wait, I'm not even done. The HIMARS, HIMARS, manufactured by the defense giant Lockheed Martin, which is there's actually a Lockheed Martin down here in Colorado Springs, is designed to shoot a variety of missiles from a mobile 5-ton truck. So we got to have the mobile 5-ton trucks over there now, too. A Ukrainian official warns of catastrophe in captured cities. So that's a little bit of an offshoot from that article. So we'll stop there. And I'll see if I missed any of your chats here. Okay. This motherfucker drops another $400 million and sells out our... Oh, yeah, you know what? I missed that. I knew there was something that was going to queue up. The oil reserves going to China. So you guys well know that our oil reserve is used strategically in wartime. What did they do when they released? I don't remember the amount they released, but they released an amount to the American public which covered maybe 10 hours worth of oil or less for the entire country. Maybe not even that. I think it was like an hour. But it's used for military purposes. So when we need to go to war and we need fuel for those vehicles, that's what it's for. And now we're selling it out to China, or giving it away to China and wherever else. I think it was China and somewhere else as well. Yeah, that's when you say what I'm not going to say on the chat should be for reason. I know what you're saying there, and I can see it in the chat, but I'm not going to say it so I don't get banned by Susan. I grew up in northern U.S. Winter solved homeless problems. They didn't stay very long. Yeah, no, but here's the thing. I'm in Colorado. Our winters can get, we have a pretty mild winter, but we can have some nights, maybe a week there where it just stays -20. And these people still manage to stick it out. I'm living in a pretty weird area right now. Not what I would have wanted, but it was kind of where I had to go just to kind of get a roof over my head. But behind this curtain here is a sliding glass door, and behind that is a gas station full of bums right now. Not too happy about that. And this used to be a nice side of town, but not anymore. Message retracted. Not sure if that was what you said earlier that I didn't repeat, but it's fine if you left it up. I'm not going to say anything. Yeah, so that's the thing. We've got a homeless problem. We've got, inflation problem in general. Our country's falling apart, and these idiots want to send even more money over there. This reminds me of, what was it? This is why I wish I just had facts written on some big board here, but there was a gender studies program they sent millions of dollars to. Was it like Afghanistan or some ridiculous shit? A country that gender studies wouldn't have even been a thing. And then Hunter's laptop. There's some interesting stuff that came out there with Biden definitely knowing about his affairs. and there's a reasonable suspicion with the information on the laptop that he's in fact, which we already know, but he's in fact just using Hunter as the front. You know, he takes him over to China, does the deal. Hunter does the deal, but Biden's the one, you know, like that 10% kickback to the big guy. Yeah, we're all stupid. We don't know how to read between the lines. These fucking people. I dropped the first one of the night. Bottoms up, gentlemen. I tried my best, but you get me spun up like that, and the F-bombs start dropping. I retracted it. I don't want to get in trouble. I get you, man. Bad timing, Rhino. Hammerhand is on live on 2 channels. Everybody's over. That's okay, man. I didn't even know he was on YouTube. I thought he got kicked off. Did he get a new channel? I'll have to go check him out. I've seen him on Chronic lately, but I didn't know he had his own thing back. All right, you guys, if you need to go over there and check out Hammerhand, I'm not going to, hate you for it for long. All right, let's just get into the next one. This is a video. Since we don't have an echo, we can actually go ahead and play it with no problem. So here we go. Biden basically saying that the U.S. Supreme Court is out of control. That's fun. The only thing out of control is the jagoffs I can see on my screen here.
In states where clinics are still open, to protect them from intimidation, to protect the right of women to travel from a state that prohibits seeking the medical attention that she needs to a state to provide that care. To protect the woman's right to FDA-approved, the Federal Drug Administration-approved medication that's been available for over 20 years. The executive order provides safeguards to access care. A patient comes into an emergency room in any state in the union. She's expressing and experiencing life-threatening miscarriage. But the doctor is going to be so concerned about being...
This is always the excuse, okay? It's always the excuse that it's some life-threatening emergency, which is less than 1% of all abortion cases. They've done a study on this. I can bring this up in future streams if you want me to cover that. But it's been proven that 90%-ish are a form of birth control. The 1% covers all 3, which is, how do I say this? Grape, cousin mating. I can't say the words, man. YouTube wants me banned. I swear they're already throttling my content severely, and if I say another word, I'm on my best behavior, but you get what I'm saying. And then the third, which is medical. All of those combined make up 1% of statistics relating to child deletion. Okay? So, Joe, you're full of ish. Okay? Thank you.
criminalized for treating her.
Oh, yeah.
They delay treatment to call the hospital lawyer. Concerned the hospital would be penalized if a doctor provides a life-saving care.
Here's the thing. Since this is a red pill channel, when was the last time you guys, from the point of conception, had any say in what happens with the child? And let's say that the woman decides she doesn't want you. Did you have a say in whether or not you pay child support? And did you have a say in having the court take away your driver's license and throw you in jail if you miss a payment? That's a thing. I don't know if it's in all 50, but it's definitely in this state. Did you guys ask for that? Did you have a choice in that? Was child support optional or voluntary? Yeah, women must really know now what it feels like to not have a choice. But you know what? That's not even true. That's the thing. It's not even true. Women can choose where they live. And some states, like this dumpster fire in California, this dumpster fire, Colorado, it's getting worse every year with pole-smoking Pelosi out here. Not Pelosi. What's his face? God, I can't even think of his name. Got Pelosi on the brain singer in the background. Or no, that was Kamala. God damn it. Anyway, where were we? Catch up on these chats really quick. I retracted it. Yeah, 2 new channels. You'll have to check him out because last time I checked he was banned. I think this fall is going to make Jimmy Carter look... Yeah, no kidding. I remember Carter losing and Reagan taking over. Yeah, Reagan Reagan fixed a lot of shit. I'll link them for you, Rhino. Boom and boom. See him? He read prompter real good. Yeah, no shit. He can read still. Barely. Better than me. So I can't give him too much shit there. I read and I'm like, just get him in. What the fuck? How do you mispronunciate the? But I managed to do it on a live stream. 90 proof Nancy. Yeah, no shit. I feel like she's been sharing the bottle with me. All I've got is a Budweiser, and I can barely speak right now. Maybe too many of these the last month, but the world's going to hell, so what can I say? Not Newsom. Polis. Jared pole-smoking Polis. Newsom's no good either, but Polis is a real sack of shit. Just read some article, some bullshit he was backing on the gun ban crap out here, too. But whatever. And he's totally baby deletionist and all of that. But, pole smoker, he doesn't have to worry about it. Anyway, back to what we were doing here. Good God. I go off in the weeds all the time. I'm not like Pop and Blake where they can like reel it back in. I'm like all over the place. Like here. All right, here we go.
It's outrageous. I don't care what your position is. It's outrageous. And it's dangerous.
Every time this man does this, it's outrageous. It's dangerous. How could people not? He's so full of shit. You remember this is the same cocksucker that back in the 80s and even the 70s, his attitude, I swear, man, he looks like he's straight out of The Shining in some of those videos. That devious smile and some of the shit he says. He doesn't give two shits. And right now, the only shit he gives is near the Pope. I'm just saying, man. This guy doesn't know Tuesday from the color purple. All right?
That's why this executive order directs the Department of Health and Human Services.
God, he's as good as me. Executive order. At least I know I'm doing this guy.
HHS, to ensure all patients, including pregnant women and girls, experience.
I think we call that taking personal responsibility for your sexual decisions. Maybe if parents were parenting and telling their daughters the implications of getting pregnant at 14 and how that will impact their... Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Those mothers were also pregnant at 14 and wrecked their child's lives. So it's no wonder the cycle goes on and on and on. But this could be solved with one simple thing: taking accountability. When was the last time you saw a woman do that? Oh, boy. Anyway, back to what we were doing.
Experiencing pregnancy loss.
I'm not making any friends with women right now.
The doctors have clear guidance on their own responsibilities and protections, no matter what the state.
Yes, and women have responsibilities as well. As Steven Crowder puts it, I'm pro-choice. I'm pro-abstinence. I'm pro-motherhood. I'm pro-contraception. I just can't be pro on the fifth, which is murder. Women have far more choices to make before making a bad one, which is getting pregnant and deciding to use this as a form of birth control, okay? They have the choice of abstinence. In other words, not sleeping with anyone. Then they have the choice of using contraceptives or making the man wrap his tool. And women say, oh, men should at least be responsible for that. Well, women are often the ones saying, you don't need to put that on. I like it raw. Okay, well, and 9 months later, here we are. And then, of course, there's adoption, right? That's an option. Motherhood probably is the best one. But if you can't make responsible sexual decisions, don't have sex. We all know, women know it too, that they are the gatekeepers of sex. Men have sex with who they can. Women have sex with who they want. Problem solved, Joe. Instead of telling the Supreme Court they're out of control, teach young ladies to take personal responsibility, teach them about making good sexual decisions, and maybe tame down the thought culture a little bit, you know? I mean, you know, that Red Pill Rhino for president 2024. Where are we at? From what I can see, the Supreme Court decision didn't seem to move the needle like they hoped. It was a wedge issue. They purposely did not put into legislation. Yeah. More like yeah, exactly. They've been pushing every issue, if you haven't noticed. Just open any news app or the radio or anything. Oh, gun crime. You know, this is the same crap they use every time, and people are sick of it. No one frickin' cares anymore. Still got a couple of you guys in here. Everybody else is checking out Hammerhand, and I don't blame them. Good dude. So if you want to go over there, by all means, you can always catch up with me later. But let's continue.
No matter what state they're in. The executive order protects access to contraceptions that I'm about to sign.
Mm-hmm.
Justice Thomas himself said that under the reasoning of this decision, this is what Justice Thomas said in his concurring opinion, that the court should reconsider the constitutional right to contraception, to use contraception.
No, no, that is not a constitutional right, nor does it come anywhere close to anything that is in the Constitution. The right to contraception. Look, I don't have the right to, I don't know, healthcare in general, but let's just be more specific. I don't have the right to boner pills. Thank God I don't need them yet, but the day will come, I'm sure. I don't have the right to that. Why the fuck? Oh, there it is. Why the fuck should there be a right to contraception? You know what? I don't have a right to toilet paper. I gotta pay for it and wipe my own ass with it just like everybody else. If you don't want to make smart sexual decisions, don't have sex. I feel like a broken record here. You should have the constitutional right to keep your legs closed. Good God.
Even among married couples.
It's a given.
What century?
What century are we in?
This
Joe, I don't know. The 1700s?
Unrelated to choice, beyond choice. We cannot allow an out-of-control Supreme Court.
There it is.
In conjunction with extremist elements of the Republican Party.
Yes, extremist.
Personal autonomy.
This motherfucker and his team. There's 3. Got to put it in the swear jar for Susan. Or is that 4? I think it's 4. The extremist right. Last I checked, every asshole on the screen over here is bulldozing our country at rapid pace. But yes, the extremist right. They're the problem. Oh, where are we at? It's the economy, stupid. I haven't learned that. Yeah, no. It's Russia's fault. Everything that happens in the economy is Russia's fault. Or Ukraine, or any other excuse you want to use. Good God. Okay, that's it for that. Let's move on, because that made my head hurt. This one's just absolutely what the fuck? We were just talking about all this political shit, and now you throw this at us? You deranged motherfucker. Robots now delivering VR porn headsets to the terminally lonely. Yeah. This is what happens when I say if you donate, I'll check out your articles. So this was a friend of mine donated by buying me lunch and told me to talk about this one. So do you want me to read the article and butcher every other word, or do you want to listen to this article and a robot speak it? I'll go ahead and do it. God, there are days, man. I was at college reading level in school, in high school, and now I'm like third grade reading level when I try to do these live streams. Special delivery. What happens in VR in Vegas? Am I right? Forget strap-ons. A porn outfit called VR Bangers is helping customers to strap into a brand new porn experience in Sin City. So, in New York, they were trying out this thing where they had these robots driving down the street and they deliver your DoorDash. Well, forget fucking DoorDash. That's, what, 5? You can order porn now. VR porn. Oh, can you imagine being the guy who has to clean it when it gets returned? You have this little robot. You get this little VR headset with whatever porn you want. You throw it in the little robot, and it drives down the street. Comes back all soaked and fuck knows what. That's 6. I hate to be the guy that has to hose those down at the end of the night. But, this is real, man. For the curious, I had to change it up and do something fun because the stupidity of politics drives me nuts. For the curious and or terminally lonely, an adult entertainment outfit says it's delivering smut-enabled VR headsets via delivery robots. Although the city's notorious getaways often offer adult movies for customers to purchase, or for $200, go to the Bunny Ranch in Reno. I don't know about that personally, but I do have friends that have. You can't be I can't say these words. You cannot be involuntarily celibate if you can get laid for $200. Bam. Okay. According to the CEO, Daniel Abramovich, convincing them to store and rent VR headsets didn't fly. Wouldn't you think? As I was saying, the guy that has to clean up the mess at the end of the day probably wouldn't be happy. Go away, ad. The idea to use the robots changed everything. Oh, okay. Abramovich said in a statement, hotel rooms no longer have to store our VR porn. Didn't know they were doing that. I must be living in a different world. The service became completely voluntary, and still you can have your favorite VR sex scenes delivered if you don't have your headset. We've even created some special scenes to ensure that they offer even greater levels of immersion and realism. Yeah, again, Bunny Ranch, $200. Get some. Fuck this fucking VR crap. God. Look, it's all fine and well that you can put this on and, fuck yeah. Just go to the Bunny Ranch. It's a couple hours away, and you get to squeeze some real ones, and everything's good. Yeah? Oh, it's cheaper, though, right? Here we go. The company says that it sanitizes the headsets between use. Yeah, there's that guy that hates his job right now and charges about $50 for the entire day. Okay, well, that's cheaper than the Bunny Ranch. You got me there. There are 5 bots ready to service customers now, but Abramovich hopes to add more if the new product takes off. A fair possibility given the reasonable success of Pornhub's own VR service. Am I going to get banned for saying... If I didn't get banned for 7 times now, I guess Pornhub isn't the worst thing I could say twice now. There's clearly a market of VR porn. There's clearly a market for VR porn. Just ask Keanu Reeves, who said he wouldn't mind fans having sex with his favorite avatar in the metaverse. Well, that's just weird, Keanu. That's just fucking weird. If there's anywhere a delivery service like this could go bonkers, it's probably Vegas. You're probably fucking right. Yeah, that is the article I bring to you to melt your mind tonight. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I didn't. Ponder who had it before you. That's hard. No, yeah, 400-pound sweaty fat guy. Yeah, he's God damn, man. Fuck no. Look, there's a lot of things that I have done in my life. A lot of stupid things, a lot of fucked up things. But heavily used, okay. I'm going to say this on record now. I would rather have a heavily penised vagina than a fucking used VR headset. I'm just going to say that on record. Okay? So you guys can fucking give me shit for that, but yeah, I'd rather take my chances with Russian roulette than fucking have to deal with that shit. Yeah, he's a giver. Fuck me. So, on that note, I'll leave you on this gem. I didn't think I was going to do it, but I'll do it. Fuck it, why not? It's not that bad. It's just a TikTok video here. Fucking TikTok Chinese app. Bunch of fucking commies controlling our fucking youth, promoting thought culture. Oh, wait. We're still here. We're still live. I'm sorry. Yeah, TikTok, it's a great app. Wholesome. Anyway, here we go.
You're raising
I'm going to rewind. There we go. Shut up.
Reason we end up getting pregnant? You're raising a kid for 18 years or paying child support.
Do you think this is some new information? That's been the reality for dudes forever. Because while we both participate in making that baby, we have absolutely zero say in whether or not you have that
That's
child.
what I was saying.
But now, look how upset you are that you have the same rights that we do. I thought you wanted equality. I thought you wanted the same rights that men have. Well, now you do when it comes to reproduction. You have exactly the same say that we do in whether or not a child is born. But I'll tell you what, there's an easy way to get all the men on your side. I mean, probably not the deeply religious ones, but most of them. If you want the right to kill it, give us the right to financially abandon it.
Yes.
Because if you say you don't want the child, you can kill it. If we say we don't want the child, we should be able to say we don't want to support it. As Dave Chappelle said, if you can kill the motherfucker, I should at least be able to abandon him. How's that equality treating you now?
Abso-freaking-lutely. Oh, fuck. Yeah. But did you notice how mentally stable she looked? Here, let's just give you another quick look.
Reason we end up getting pregnant?
I'll just leave you on that. Yeah, there's your perfectly mentally healthy, sane. How many colors is there? I see orange, green, maybe some teal. Getting fancy there. Teal, yellow. Let's see. We've got a tattoo. Check that out. The mouse. You can follow the mouse if you can see it. I don't know if you're watching on a TV. There's a little walking middle finger there. That screams responsible adult. What is this? Little bomb. Okay. There's some knuckle tattoos here. Mostly, what I'm seeing is a random clusterfuck of God knows how many bad decisions I can make. What do you think that translates to? I've brought that up in my other videos. If she's got a lot of this dumb shit all over, chances are she's promiscuous. So she probably has a couple baby daddies that the kids aren't in this frame. They're probably over here screaming. But this is the hipster type, the edgy artist. You can see the stuff in the background on the wall here. Hair color. I'm surprised she doesn't have the fucking two-colored contacts, too. The shirt looks like came off of her abusive ex. It's all ripped up. Probably from 1960 or something. I don't fucking know. Now I'm just being a dick. But, yeah, this screams wife material right here. You guys, she might be the one for you. Questioning Liberals is the channel if you want to go check out that guy. I think that's his channel. I think. Don't quote me on that. But it's Questioning Liberals on TikTok if you are so inclined to go on the communist app. I go on there once in a while to grab material. That's about it. So, on that note, let me catch up on these chats. Looks like Mark. I can't imagine she has much trouble with this problem. Yeah, no shit. Okay. Now that I've gotten through my whole spiel, I might as well do my whoring myself out on YouTube here. So if you haven't already, hit like, because I'm sure I don't have many likes right now. If you watch this in the future, also hit like if you're still watching to this point. If you haven't already, press subscribe, because how else are you going to see my wonderful face every day? And if you really, really like the content and you like my smart mouth going off in the weeds constantly, hit the bell notification. Otherwise, even if you're subscribed, you may not still see me. Now, on that note, I've pinned a comment in the live chat. I have merch. You can buy, you see that logo in the bottom right corner of the screen there, the little rhino? You can buy hats, you can buy socks, you can buy mugs, you can buy backpacks, you can buy a bandana for your dogs, because dogs love this content. I shit you not. Anyway, also, if you guys are interested in donating to the channel and contributing an article, a video, a TikTok, something you think I should address or go over, you are more than welcome to do so. PayPal.com. It's PayPal me /RedPillRhino with my smiling face on there. You'll know it's me because I'm looking dumb as fuck on there. And please feel free to contribute. I don't care if it's $1, $5, $20, $400. See what I did there? Go ahead and send a donation with whatever you'd like me to cover on this channel. I will do it gladly. And like I said, it doesn't matter if it's 50 cents. I'll cover it. And you guys you're lucking out because on these live chats, I'll read all the comments. I don't care. I'm a glutton for punishment. I don't have super chat. I'm not monetized, so it's the least I can do. Excuse me. Good God, beer's kicking in. Anyway, I think that about wraps up this whole stream. I think I covered everything I wanted to, unless anybody has a last-minute thing they want to throw in. Anything? Give you like 5 seconds on that. But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Not seeing anything in the chat here, so I think we are ready to close. And until next time, like me, hate me, love me, loathe me. Red Pill Rhino, signing out.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour, take a cold shower. Scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder. And all the doubters, they're just your downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I